Hello everybody, Starlight here. Welcome back to another video, and today I have the Scholomance Academy Hearthstone pre-purchase pack opening. I got the big bundle, one for £80. So I do have 84 packs for you today, along with the 5 golden packs I will open afterwards. There's not really much else to say. Yeah, let's just get on with it, I guess. First pack. That is really nice. I love how that looks. I just love the aesthetic of that. Wow. First card is Deck Imp. Gotta love it. That's a rare. Molten Burst. Molten Blast, sorry. That's I'm kind of iffy on how this whole spell damage shaman is going to work out. I don't know. We'll see, obviously. But I don't really have hopes for it. Power Word Feast in this pack. Again, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work out, but I have heard some people talk about that being a really strong card. I mean, it's really good for trading, value trading. You just give it 2/2, and if it lives, then it's going to go back to full health. That's really good, obviously, for 2 mana. Vulpera Toxin Blade, I've heard people talk about this in Steel Dancer, the new 4 mana 3/3, 4/4, 4 mana 4/4, that summons a minion equal to the attack of your weapon. I think that could be interesting, but again, I just don't really have faith in this whole weapon, tempo, rogue kind of deck, but we'll see how it goes when the actual expansion comes out, I guess. Next pack, 2 rares in this one, and an epic, okay. Whoa, alright. Secret Passage! Okay, I really want that card. I'm not a big rogue fan, but Secret Passage to me looks like a really, really strong card. For 1 mana, you basically refill your hand for a turn, and that could be really good as a top deck if you've run out of gas, or if you've, just to extend your plays if you played your hand. Troublemaker as well looks like a really strong warrior card. It's a pretty decent stat line for an 8 mana card, but the main thing there is you get 2 3/3s that immediately attack random enemies, and it's not just minions. If you want it to go face, it can go face, but of course it can also control the board. Commencement, I'm not sure about this card. It seems odd. I guess it's kind of got synergy with the new Priest Paladin Legendary, but I don't really see it being played in that deck regardless. It doesn't feel that strong. Animated Broomstick, pretty good pack with Animated Broomstick. This card looked bonkers in Regis's deck in the Theory Crafting livestream. I'm really excited to try that card. Also, yeah, you probably noticed already, but I'm by myself today. No Molly with me today. That was an alright pack. She's moving house, so it's kind of hard for her to join in. Primordial Studies in Mage kind of feels strong with Sorcerer's Apprentice, just making this 0 mana and then getting a spell damage minion. It feels strong to me. And Brittlebone Destroyer looks like a really good even Warlock card in Wild. And in Standard it still has lots of synergy with that 0 mana Priest spell, the one that returns 2 minions to your hand by dealing 3 damage to your own hero. 2 minions to your hand by dealing 3 damage to your hero. Nice. This is not nearly as strong as Flamewaker, but it still feels really good. There's our first legendary. Rare, epic, and legendary. Wow, okay. Please be the Priest Paladin legendary. Sphere of Sapience, that's pretty good as well. I've heard a lot of talk about this going into those kind of combo druid decks in Wild, and also in Standard. Some quest locks are talking about it, but I don't know. We'll see. I think this card is going to make Ooze go from pretty good to really good when it gets played a lot, and it will be played a lot, I think. Feels like a really strong card. Again, another okay pack. I could see this being used in this card being used in things like even Paladin in Wild, and even just Standard. 2 random 1-cost minions for 0 mana is a lot of value, especially for 0 mana. I've heard talks about Nature Studies being broken. I don't see it. Just play the spell, right? Just play it. Who cares? Unless there's any spells that I'm not thinking of that has synergy with being discounted. Divine Rager, there's our Rager for this set. It's not good, obviously, but who knows? Divine Shield might make it an okay card. Wow, okay, pretty good pack. Really good pack. This card is going to be nerfed. This 1 mana Hunter Demon Hunter spell, weapon, sorry, that is going to be nerfed. I predict that. I don't know if it'll be nerfed right away, but it will, before it rotates out, be nerfed. It is very, very powerful. Reaper's Sight, I'm not sure about this card. I also, I like how they've kind of made weapons more noticeable for class. You know, it's more noticeable that it's a warrior card, because I think before it just kind of had a red banner around the text, but now it's actually a fully red card. It's a pretty good other pack. I really cannot wait to be playing Blessing of Authority. It looks like such a good card. So yes, I should also mention this. If you want to do this yourself, if you have the pre-purchase, you can just set up a Fireside Gathering yourself by going onto the website, and you should be able to open your pre-purchase early. That's what I did. In fact, I should leave a link to that page in the description below. Another legendary and 2 rares. What's this going to be? Psychologist Militia. I've heard a lot of talk about Soul Fragments being really strong. Maybe. I'm not too big into Warlock as a class either. It's an okay class, but it's not my favourites. One of my favourites. Okay, I've also heard a lot about Trick Totem. That seems like a really strong card. People seem to be divided on it though. A lot of people seem to say that it's really bad because it's a random spell for a 2 mana 0/3. And I've heard other people say that yes, but the majority of them are good spells. Also, Shield of Honor seems really strong for Enrage Warrior. Okay, decent pack. Another True Aim Crescent. I cannot wait to be trying this card. It looks so good. Twilight Runner seems like a really strong card. And this, I can't believe they made this. Now Demon Hunter has another charge. I feel like that does get played in basically every... wow, 3 rares, okay. In every... Cycle of Hatred? We'll see how that goes. I don't have much faith in Control Demon Hunter, but... who knows, right? It's too early to tell. We haven't even got the expansion fully released yet. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I feel like Demon Companion still gets played in every Demon Hunter deck just because it's a guaranteed minion to play on turn 1. I mean, you still have things like Battle Fiend and stuff, but there's no point in not playing it because it's almost always good to get early. In fact, I can't really think of a single situation where it isn't good early, right? So forget the almost, it just is good early no matter what. And that's kind of how Demon Hunter likes to play. Just early and then win. Okay, these packs are insane. Loads of rares, loads of epics. And 2 pretty early legendaries as well. Another 2 epics. Okay. This card, I'm not sure about. Okay, it feels like Despicable Dreadlord reprinted, but it's way bigger, it's got more stats, and stealing 1 attack and 1 health is obviously a lot better than just dealing 1 damage to all enemy minions. I feel like this kind of, if Control Demon Hunter takes off, this kind of really hurts a lot of early game Paladin decks with because their hero power is effectively useless. Every time they hero power, they risk just losing a spot on the board. So I don't know. Seems really good against paladins, but another legendary. This is the card I was talking about earlier. This is the card I wanted. High Abbess Allura. She seems so bonkers. 4 mana, 3/6, cast Libram of Hope, or cast the new 5 mana +8/8 card from your deck just for free. This gets triggered off Coin, this gets triggered off Libram of Wisdom. It seems so bonkers. I actually can't believe they printed that card. It looks so strong. I cannot wait to try that. I'm really glad I got that. That was like the main legendary I wanted from this set. Golden Epic Combustion. Okay. It could be a good card. This is one of the ones we saw very early on, I think. Yeah, there's not much to say about this. It's just a decent damage spell, right? It gets better when it's discounted. Seems pretty good to discover off like something like Evocation. And then again, a lot of spells are pretty good to get off Evocation, right? Also, I don't really like spamming spacebar, you probably noticed by now, to open cards. I like to do it in order of common, rare, epic, legendary. Another legendary! Is this our 4th legendary? I don't even know what I want now. I got the main legendary I wanted. This is insane. Okay, this card. Okay. I think this card is toxic. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't seem really broken. Not in the toxic that it's broken. It's just one of them cards that you know your opponent has something. So you just like... People will probably just wait out until Rope, and then they play this, and then they play their most important card. And it's like, oh, well, you won. But you waited till Rope, so... Still, great legendary. Great card. I can't wait to have some fun with it. Not to say that you should wait out until you Rope, by the way, to play it. You shouldn't do that. But... Another epic. Educated Elec. This looks like such a fun card. I cannot wait to spam loads of cheap spells and then just play that with that on board. This card looks bonkers. I cannot believe they printed this either. This is literally Rotten S-Drake, but better. It still has a beast tag, which is great for Hunter. It comes down a turn earlier. It has less stats, obviously, but there has to be some trade-off. And you're not forced to play it in a dragon kind of build. You can just play it in any deck with spells, which... with spells. Can play this in any deck with spells. You know, you don't have to play this in a specific dragon deck. It looks really, really strong. Boneweb Egg. There are people that are saying that's going to be great in Disco Lock. I don't see it. Then there's obviously also a lot of people saying no, you don't play that in Disco Lock, which I agree with. Goody 2 Shields. That is going to be an incredible Paladin card as well. I can see Paladin being a really strong contender next expansion. Gift of Luminance. This seemed pretty good in Regis's Pure Paladin Theorycraft. Obviously, if you play that with the Priest Paladin High Abbess, you can play that and then you can get a copy of it, which will also have Spell Burst, and then you get extra value out of the Spell Burst, which is insane. I mean, it's insane even by itself, but getting a copy of it is even better. This is a really strong pack opening so far. Really good. Lots of really good legendaries, lots of just really good cards. I cannot believe they made this an epic. I cannot see this being played. If it was a battle cry, maybe. But as a death rattle, there is no way. In Shaman as well. Still, I'd like to see myself get proven wrong. Somebody will probably try it, and then it might end up being bonkers one day, who knows. We can't say what Blizzard is planning in the future. They could make a card that's really broken with it, right? We are definitely going to get at least one more legendary, because the last legendary I got was before we went under 40 packs, so we still have the 40 pack pity timer before we run out. Nonetheless, even if we didn't, like, 4 legendaries, that's insane. Out of 80 packs, that is incredible. Well, not even out of 80 packs at that point, was it? It was out of 40, that's incredible. That's like twice the average. Potion of Illusion. Seems like a card that can be abused a lot. Just being able to get a bunch of death rattles back to your hand are just really good discounting cards. Just a lot of cards can work with that. You can just tell, just anything that can pop off its own Divine Shield and then immediately get it back is like, okay, sure, that's cool, I guess. Obviously, because this is the pre-bundle weekend, I don't know why I've waited till now to mention this, but I don't know what Golden Legendary I've gotten from the bundle yet, so that's the thing I still have to look forward to. All these golden cards are really, really coming in clutch. Seem to be getting loads of them, more than I normally would anyway. More goldens and more epics. Flesh Giant. That seems pretty controversial for even Warlock. There have been There have been people that are saying that will definitely be played, and then there are people that are saying there's no way. You just keep playing Molten Giant. You don't need more giants. Molten and Mountain. You don't need more. And then, yeah, it's... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's better. More epics. Wow. Philosophy? I'm not sure. That could be really strong. I know I seem to be saying that a lot this video, but really, genuinely, that feels like it could be a bonkers card. But then you also compare it to something like, what was that card from Boomsday? The one, Soul Infusion? And you're like, it's about the same. Of course, you could only play big demons. There's our other legendary. But then, of course, you could also play big demons, and then you only copy big demons. Rattlegore. I'm excited to try it. I really want to try Rattlegore. It seems like such a fun card. Just this huge array of stats that just keeps coming back, that you can copy, you can duplicate. It just seems so fun. Getting into our last few packs here. It's been a pretty good bundle. I'm really happy with this bundle. Also, a card I haven't really talked about, Glide. I'm not sure, dude. It could be good. A lot of people are saying that it'll screw up your opponent. I don't really see it. I guess if they're a huge control value kind of class, then maybe. Whoops. But I just don't... Whoa. Okay, pretty good pack. And our last pack here. Devolving Missiles again. It looks good. It looks so good. Just to be able to devolve something, even like 3 minions once, or 2 minions, one once and then twice. It feels very good. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move straight on here. So before I move on to my golden packs here, you obviously get these with the bundle. As far as I'm aware, they don't have any kind of separate pity timer. They aren't influenced by the regular packs, so even though I open another 7 packs, that won't increase my chances of a legendary or anything like that. So this is just completely fresh. We're just going to get 5 gold packs to open here. Let's just go for it. We at least got a golden epic out of it, so that's pretty good. Another golden epic. I really hope that they do more of this in the future. I would really like to see more golden packs with the bundles. That seems like really, really good value. That would make me want to buy it even more. So even if it is just 5 like it is right now, that's still a lot of value. Pushing on a golden rare. That's alright. We still got a lot of good cards from this bundle. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video on the Scholomance Academy pre-purchase pack opening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!